What I have here is a 2012 Breezer Venturi road bike. I got a chance to take this out on a lunch ride here this past week here at Bikewagon. I saw it in the shop and I just had to ride it. I've been riding carbon bikes for over 10 years now. I always loved the ride of steel, just not the flex and the weight that most steel bikes come with. The main area of focus here is the frame set from Breezer. They did a lot of new technology in a steel frame, so they hydroformed a lot of the areas here to stiffen it up and create a good ride. Carbon bladed fork, which as you know smooths out a lot of the vibrations when you're riding on the road. Shimano Ultegra components, the shifters, brakes, cranks, even the wheel set is high-end Shimano road derailleurs, all Ultegra. So I took this up, I headed straight for some hills we have here. We have some pretty steep 8-12% hills close by, and I knew quickly I'd find out if I liked the bike or not. With most steel frames you get a lot of flex. They ride really great, but they flex so much that you don't get a lot of power transfer to the rear wheel. This bike is different. I had to keep looking down at it to see, am I really riding a steel bike? Because this thing is super stiff. And the weight, I noticed the weight was not an issue where you see a lot of steel bikes are kind of heavy. This bike, I never noticed the weight, and the actual weight is really light for a steel frame. But where this bike really shined, that I noticed, was descending. Coming down the hills with the short wheelbase, the short rake fork, this thing was super smooth and tight, and I really enjoyed the descent. This is a great all-around bike, great price for any road rider looking for a smooth bike that still has great power transfer to the rear wheel without the super high cost of carbon. So I'd recommend it to anybody that's looking to add to their steed, or if you're looking for your first bike, this would be great also.